Yes. Good.
All right, so CSN's bringing Setsushima, the Ohio, the Overpowered Henry, which is the Conde, Des Moines, Double Nevsky, Stalingrad, Gehring, and Daring, so two DDs.
That's right, they are. It'd be interesting to see a Conde in this match. And then over on the CSN side of things, or sorry, Catch side of things, we've got Satsuma, Ohio, Napoli, Conde, Des Moines, a second Napoli, Moskva, Kleber, and Ragnar. So interesting. So Catch is going kind of like what was being done last game with NSA, where they're picking destroyers that are more gunboaty, kind of standoffish destroyers against the more traditional destroyers that CSN is bringing. I hear the moose call horn.
It's interesting to see a double DD versus double DD here, which
Yeah,
means you need to keep these guys alive a little bit better.
usually on a map like this, you bring 3 destroyers because you really need that vision. You need to know what's going on at all 3 parts of the map. So it seems to me like Catch, if you look at where his Moskva's going, I mean, he's definitely positioning himself for being that vision provider for his team.
Oh, see, I like what he's doing because he's going to a traditional cruiser spot, right? Like he can hold down the B cap, which means the mid's not wide open.
Yeah, though
The DD has to bait out the radar, and then it turns into, do I kill him or damage him enough to where he doesn't try it again?
Yep. This is, though, usually where you would expect to see a Des Moines. So I am curious about the decision to use Moskva in there instead of Des Moines. Looks like Werewolf is going to back into B-Cap, or maybe he's been waved off completely. Can't tell.
Now, I would say if it's a normal Des Moines, i.e. no legendary module, it's either Des Moines or Moskva. But if you got the legendary Des Moines, like you just put it there and it just speed jukes all day long and laughs while everybody misses and hits an island.
Exactly. I hear some big guns going off on Kokohano. Nope, it's on the other Satsuma. And not much. But look, now that Werewolf has been pushed off, you can see E-Sniper, I'm guessing, is backing into B. He's like, well, I'll just take this cap then. No problem.
Both teams, for the most part, leaving mid open. Pointless radar. Nobody's got shots and on the Daring.
Kleber has some torpedoes. He might have to... That'll be okay. Yep. Werewolf does, man. I mean, he's got the 12-kilometer radar, so it's easy to detect anybody in B-Cap.
Yeah, but I think if the Daring just would have kept reversing, it would have been fine from Des Moines. But, I mean, yeah, the correct call is just get out of Dodge. You only have 2 DDs, and you're too important to sit there and risk it.
Safety first. Speaking of safety, catches Ragnar. Vaska, detected at A, must have been opening up with his guns. So that's going to essentially deny his team a cap as he's going to get reset. I think.
Well, the first salvo's missed. They missed again. He's going to get the cap.
Oh my god, he did get the cap.
Well played to him.
Yeah. That was, geez. Not recommended, in my opinion.
Listen, CSN, you guys need to aim better. Like, if I have to introduce you. I mean, at least they're all focusing fire on him, right? You push the Ragnar off, right? The Daring's coming in to go, okay, fine, we'll just take it from you. Realistically, the only ship that may have its guns looking that way should be the Ohio and obviously Ragnar.
I think the problem is that Vaska got a little cocky and opened up with his guns when he didn't need to. And as a result, I mean, you can see he just lost some damage. Of course, it wasn't catastrophic, but why take the damage? Why take the hits? E-Sniper now opening up with his guns. Going to draw some attention from the Moskva, possibly the Des Moines. Nope.
Don't know why the Ohio didn't shoot the Daring.
The Salty
Right? It's a
Dragon?
bow in, yeah, it's a bow in Stalingrad. Right?
Yeah,
Shoot the DD.
I would
Let
agree.
him know that you respect his torpenises and you don't want him anywhere near you.
That's right. Completely agree.
Oh, the Napoli in Des Moines.
Now let's go take a look at that fight as Napoli just gets whacked and slapped off the face of the earth. Thanks for highlighting that. I was looking over at C to see what was going on. Didn't even catch that push because that happened so fast.
Now the other Napoli's caught in a bad spot.
Yeah, I mean, Napoli is a great ship, but it's not. It's not like overpowered to the max or something. You know, you still have to play it carefully and cautiously. And I feel like the first Napoli did not do that.
I don't think either one of them has. They're way too close to a Des Moines who just going to
Yeah.
pop a. Oh,
Yeah.
look. Inky.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right, exactly. Now it's even harder for Fie to do anything really meaningful other than die. So feels bad.
And through all of that, of course, look what happened. A got flipped to nobody's surprised.
That's right.
I mean, A side shored up. Realistically, at this point, there's no rush for CSN, in my opinion, to do anything but just keep shooting and killing things.
They don't have to do anything else besides that. Right. They're up 2 ships. They're up a cap. I mean, it's their game to lose at this point. And yes, people in chat are saying they thought that that this tournament would start an hour later, but it's already been going for an hour. Welcome to our world, guys.
I got dragged into this.
Hey, I gave you the offer. I could have picked somebody else to co-cast with, but I mean, I thought this would be a good opportunity for you and tomorrow possibly Sith Kitten as well, hopefully, to be able to get some experience casting a competitive event under their belt.
It's going to be interesting to see what this Daring does with the Moskva right there.
Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Not Sniper. And this is a good opportunity.
Still forget what buttons do what here, so I don't know how to hide things.
Oh, 1, 2, and 3 is what you want to push. So 3 should show all teams. 1 should show what the green team can see, and 2 should show what the red team can see. And there's a stark difference, by the way. Holy goodness.
I mean, the Daring's in the perfect spot to get this. I mean, what's a Moskva going to do? Hit the radar button and be like, I can't do anything.
Right. Now, while we have a moment of pause here, I just want to remind viewers that if you see a really cool, epic moment, take a sec or two and clip it. And make that a part of the stream. That's important because what I'll do is I'll go through and I'll take the best clips and I'll put those out on YouTube later. And it's kind of nice to be able to showcase some of these crazy epic plays that happen for people.
Stalingrad's going to go down possibly.
Yes, he is. There he goes. For people who aren't going to watch the whole thing. Also, seems some people asking about what's the mod that shows all the consumables being used. It's in Aslane's, and I believe it's literally called Show Used Consumables or something like that. I like this. I like this little CSN triangle here of 2 Nevskys and a Satsuma. Who wants to push against that? Not me.
Possibly Steve, but we don't talk about him. I mean, I like that the Moskva realizes there's nothing it can do to stop the Daring. So why even have my guns that way? Let me try to help these guys out and focus the 3 kiters.
Yep. Of which I would imagine you'd want to be focusing the Satsuma down. Looks
I
like
think the
that's what they're
Ohio's
doing.
doing the right thing, kiting these guys all the way out. He got rid of the
Mm-hmm.
Conde, but I mean, at this point, it's Ragnar and Ohio versus CSN's Ohio.
Yes. So I do agree with you, and I've commented this on a lot of tournaments. Most recently, the COTC Clash of the Classes 3. If you're going to kite away, don't kite towards your team. If you can help it, kite towards the corner of the map, because that forces the persons that are chasing you to determine, decide which side they care about most, right?
I mean, the only problem with that is there's a Conde on this side, so it's like you're never going to get away from me.
Right? So Salty Dragon is obviously going to go down. And for him, it's more about just delaying CSN as much as possible. Oof.
I think it's more of a delaying 13, the other Ohio, from
Mm-hmm.
doing anything to his Moskva Des Moines.
Yeah. Absolutely, it is. And the Satsuma, we didn't catch it on this side, but Satsuma took gearing torpedoes, and looked like he was broadside. Oof. Goes down.
Color Me Daddy's in a peculiar situation, it looks like.
Yeah, he found himself a beach. That's the Notzer play. Might work in randoms. Probably won't work well in here, but let's see what happens.
And unfortunately, that beach doesn't have an island, so they're not serving martinis.
Damn it. 9 a.m. martinis. Let's go.
If you don't start in the morning, you can't drink all day, as I used to say.
Werewolf now being focused down by the Des Moines. And I think that, the Daring's even getting in on this too with his guns. So Werewolf going down momentarily. Yeah. And there he goes. And then Ragnar, Vaska. I'm not quite sure what he's thinking here, but he's going to go down in a blaze of glory, I guess. Setting up to turn away and just start blasting the Conde while 13's on the other side of the island. I'm guessing that's what he's trying to do. Laurent in the gearing is quite low, being shot at right now by Gneisenau 97 and the Kleber.
Is he on fire? He's possibly going to go down.
Yes, he is. He's on fire right now.
But I mean,
very good radar.
Oh!
He saved it. HP. He saved it. Oh my goodness. Oh god! And then look at Vaska now. Vaska and the Ragnar, he's coming up here, and the Ohio's just going to come right around and end his life in moments. Nope, the Ohio doesn't care about him. Ohio wants to kill the Des Moines instead. He's going to let his secondaries do the work.
Yeah. I mean, Des Moines, poor Gneiss is just dead.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, good job by the Salty Dragon. Unfortunately, being in the carrier spot does you nothing.
Carrier spot. Very true. Very true. But he did delay the action over there, and you can see 13 even, I think, recognized that delay attempt and said, nah, I'm going to go on the other side of the island.
But, I mean, at some point, like, while you are trying to kite them as far away as possible, you have to realize I'm going to run on a map room, and I'm going to have to turn some way or another. And the last place I want to do that is...
Yeah, the corner.
Yeah, carrier spot.
Yeah. He could have also slowed down and reversed if he wanted to keep the angle.
True.
That could have been...
Nevsky versus the Conde, with the Gearings getting in on this.
Yeah, we're watching this right now. Here comes Satsuma Shells, and that ends the attempt right there. Satsuma says no.
Daring versus Club Air, and we're about to have go time.
Yep.
And this will be a 1v1, which I never respect anyways.
Oh, good hit there. Reload booster active by the Kleber. The turn there to dodge the torpedoes that he knew were coming because the Daring stopped shooting. Brilliant play there by Smoovy?
I don't agree with the use of conga line torps. Just
Yes.
hit the
Yes.
widespread.
Yes.
Just sporadically drop them.
In that kind of a close situation, you want to spray and pray, right? You want to get your guns firing as much as possible. Just dump the torps, go back to guns, and try to, even if you die, try to make it a trade at least, right?
Question is, does the Club Air take out the Ohio too?
Yeah, we're about to find out.
My money's on the Ohio.
Me too. There's the first dumping. Where are the Ohio's turrets? Not even, well, kind of looking. And bye. No! He survived on 283 hit points. He's gonna do it. He's gonna freaking do it. Oh, and they both go down.
And
Wow.
poor Salty's finally out of the corner, coming back into this game going, I don't think I have the speed to do anything, guys.
Nope. It's all over but the crying. Chad, I hope somebody clipped that. That was, so far, that was the most exciting play of the day. But the day is young. Still plenty of time left. Plenty of warships left, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I need to get a death pick, though. And since we're at the point where the game is pretty much decided, I'm going to drop the HUD so I can at least get this death pick. Because in 30 seconds, you won't see much left. Where are those shells going? I think Salty just shot the ocean for no good reason.
Maybe he saw a submarine.
Ah, that's true. Yep. And just like that, we're going to see CSN up a game over catch. This is a long battle. This is longer than we're used to seeing. Not that that's a bad thing, of course.
You know, after, what, 3 games?
Right? Oh, goodness. Okay. So we need to wait just a little bit for that to go. I'm gonna go ahead and while we wait, where's my button? Ah, there it is. I had to reprogram all my my buttons on the stream deck, and I'm like, where'd the button go? The challenges that we have, ladies and gentlemen, at times, I'll tell you. But I think it's time for some Stream Raiders. So if anybody would like to join, you'll see a mention of that shortly in chat. And as you can see, we're still waiting on the start of the next battle. So let me go back to here for a second, because I just realized I'm on my viewer account. Button, thanks for doing double duty today.
I have a feeling I'm doing this tomorrow, too.
We'll have to see, won't we? All right, let's go back to Stream Raiders for a sec here. Let's see. So, top, bottom doesn't matter. I think I want to go the middle route, though. 2 silvers, yeah. Middle route into the blue. And then that's going to bring me middle route into the boss chest. All right. Let's go. What do I have for my... I have to place mages, warriors, archers, and flag bearers. You want fries with that?
Yes, please.
Okay. Fries would be yummy. Do I have any quests that are completed? No. What do I have here? I gotta claim my free laurels. Go to the store. I think I'm still working on, getting people level 20, so I'll buy an 18. Get that one up. I have plenty of gold, so I might as well just spend it on everybody that's under 20 right now.
Wait, you're spending gold?
Yeah, well, I mean, this is Stream Raiders. It's not Warships. It's okay. It's okay.
Keep going. I'm still listening.
Oh goodness. Catch is on the left side. Okay, so we got the same spawn again, so that's nice. Let me just double check on a couple of items here. Let's see if we can get an update for progress of the tournament. Yes, here we go. All right, here's our tournament progress. As you can see, TK All is up to 4 points now. They've had 4 wins. Avia is at -4, and I guess that means that they did not show up.
Looks like we're just waiting for CSN, who somebody might have DC'd or something.
That's a possibility. We see Catch with that win, and then looks like Snake is in first place. Howdy, Snake is their name.
I thought it was my boy Sneaky Snake.
I know, right?
Well, I still blame for everything.
I mean, that's always a safe bet. Avia 4. Okay, so Avia -4 because they dropped out. So the -4 is just to ensure that there's no way in hell that they can move on.
But and here we go.
I wonder how that's gonna mess up. If that's gonna mess up the bracket here at all. We'll have to see. And you're right. We're gonna move. So you guys hopefully have been noticing. I've been warning you when the next game starts by putting something in a chat there with a 5-minute heads up. So that way you can plan out, going to the bathroom, getting a snack or something like that. So this is game 2 of our second match of the day. This is Beat the Pros. However, right now we're not looking at the pros. We are looking at the amateurs. And let's
Looks
start
like
with... Oh, go ahead.
CSN hasn't changed up their lineup at all.
Okay. And I was going to take a look at Catch, and I think Catch is also running the same lineup.
They traded out a...
Venezia.
Yeah, for a Napoli for Venezia.
Yes. So, okay. Other than that, yeah, same lineup as well. The Napoli is a fine ship pick. I just don't think that it was used correctly in the other one. And I think there's a difference in your CSN lineup. I'm seeing a Goliath. I don't think we saw Goliath last game, did we?
Nope, you are correct. I just don't know what he replaced.
Looks like more... No, not the Nevsky. He replaced the Moskva. Tiger was in the Moskva last game, I think.
I believe you are correct. He ran a double Moskva.
Yeah, because that was the Moskva that was north of B cap that kind of sat there for a while.
Did I mention I'm now out of coffee?
Uh-oh. Putin's out of coffee. That's all right. I have
plenty of smokes, though. Plenty.
I have water, and that's all I have. I've been... So yesterday morning, I think I got like 3 or 4 hours of sleep all day yesterday. So I went all day yesterday, came home. I had certain things that you know what I'm talking about that I can't share to deal with. I had a setup for today, and then I had to go to bed at like 10:30. And then today I had to wake up at the same time. So I'm tired. Probably take a nap after we're done. We'll see.
I stayed up for 2 days straight just so I could sleep yesterday, knowing I'd have to get up at the crack of, oh my God, it's not noon.
Puddin making all the sacrifices. That's why you are the best mod in the world, Puddin. Now, look at Gneisenau now moving in with this Des Moines. That's a really powerful position. He's going to deny any cap at B, and E Sniper is about to go and get himself denied. He's going to go in the cap. He's got his Hydro running just to be safe. Now, Gneisenau, notice how Gneisenau did not immediately radar. He's waiting for communication from his other side of the team. When are they going to have shots? There's the radar. Sniper, of course, is going to turn and run. And he's going to...
As he should.
Yep, as he should. He's going to be shelled for a little bit by the Napoli, who did give away his position in order to take that shot. But unfortunately for Team Catch, nobody else can really shoot E Sniper.
It's going to be interesting to see if the DM moves up to possibly get the Daring into Hydro range.
Mm-hmm. I think that's way too aggressive early on.
I completely agree, but it's risk-reward situation. With the Venezia maybe not having shots anymore, it's not worth it.
Well, so...
Clearly you can't see where everybody's at because I learned those buttons.
Right. So here's what Team Catch can see, which is pretty much not a whole lot. They can see the Condi, they can see the... Nope, the Satsuki's blinking in and out of detection, and they know that Bife's Des Moines is at C, but he's also popping in and out of the detection. Let's bring back everybody. So one of the things that Gneisenau could do, he chose not to, but he could have charged in with Hydro Blazing as well, like you said, and just gone all in on trying to kill him. Of course, that would allow the Ohio, Condi, and CSN's Ohio to turn around and blap him in the face, which is why he didn't do it.
Well, I mean, it would have been everybody.
Exactly.
Right? Like, even A side. Everybody would have been shooting them.
Right. Especially because they know where Bife is, so in a sense, all they have to do is angle for shots on him. They'll farm him down eventually anyways.
I think the only question right now is, does he reverse in time to stall the cap? And I think he will, because the Des Moines looks like he just got reset.
Oh, yes. Yep. Bife got reset twice now. There's the radar. That will detect Gneisenau. And the gearing is going to be like, nope, 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 nope. Yeah, the daring, I mean, he just pulled that handbrake hard.
Is that radar not Hydro?
Well, no, so it's Bife's radar, CSN's Des Moines. Gneisenau catches Des Moines. That radar is still on cooldown. Nope, it's available. But I don't think he's going to use it yet because he doesn't see a need to use it. But that tells E Sniper, of course, where Gneisenau is. If that radar had not gone up, E Sniper might have found himself looking at all 9 barrels of that Des Moines. That would have been painful. Oh, and look at this. Vasca now going into B cap with the Ragnar. That's a good play. I like that.
It's a good play, but at the same time, does CSN's Garen take advantage of the situation, right? You have to know it's the Ragnar in cap, so you're not going to get radared. You know, it's just a Napoli, Ohio, Venezia on this side, which means if you get spotted, you fully deserve every punishment you are getting.
Right.
Do you go into the cap instead of smoking up your team, who could literally stop shooting to go dark while you get the cap?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think this is kind of a waste of smoke. Nobody's going to be able to take advantage of it. If this was maybe a legendary Hiragumo, he would definitely have enough time to get to the island to cover everybody up.
So, in other words, he smoked a little bit too... Yeah, he smoked a little too early there. The two Nevskis are going to work their way behind. So that will help the Nevskis advance a little bit on the Salty Dragons, Ohio.
But, like I stated, just stop shooting. And you will go dark in 20 seconds. It's a guaranteed, guys. Guarantee it.
That's a good point, because the Nevskis could have gone dark. They could have sailed towards the gearing, grouped up with the gearing, Then the gearing smoked him. That would have been the smarter play. I agree. Although that their DPM drops a little bit, so can't have that.
Here comes the Ragnar to counter A.
Mm-hmm. Oof. 13 is down to half health. He's forced to sit bow on over at A. And he's being shelled by at least 3 ships. Collar Me Daddies. Conde is getting in on this action. Smoothie's trying, and we didn't catch Werewolf losing half his health, but I guess that happened.
Ragnar got spotted. Taking damage from the Nevskis. Here comes the radar.
Mm-hmm. Yep, even Laurent getting in on this with his guns, which I kind of don't like. I mean, obviously that will make him detected for a little bit.
I don't completely disagree with it. The use of AP, though, from somebody that's not a battleship.
Yeah.
There's the radars and Napoli's moving up.
Man, I thought that Satsuma was shooting at Vasquez Ragnar, but he wasn't. Instead, he shot at the Venezia. Question mark.
Yeah, what do these Venezia shells do? Looks like not much damage initially.
Yeah, that was a big risk Laurent was taking, just sitting there, letting himself get radared. But came away with it from it okay, as Vasca now is once again looking at an island. He's on fire. Nope, there's the DCP. He's going to try to back into A again. Can he do it?
Here comes the second radar.
So Coco Chanel used his radar a little bit early, in my opinion. I think he would have been better off waiting until Vasca had gone deeper, because Vasca doesn't know what the radar cooldowns are for these cruisers. And Laurent, once again, there's the smoke, but I agree. I think it's same thing, too early. Although it does provide some cover for 12 Satsuma, so there's that, I guess. Oof. Coco Chanel taking a big hit there. Let's look back at A for a second. As 13 has continued to be whittled down, he moved very far south in all of this time. He's trying to duck behind this island for cover. Can he make it? Moskva shells coming in. Condi shells coming in. He's got a heal going off, so he'll be fine. Oh, I say that he's at 500. Oh, my goodness. He got down to 500 hit points. If he did not fire off that heal when he did, he probably could have been ended right there. Some AP shells coming in from the Sats, and nope. 13 doing a brilliant job of maneuvering behind this island to use it for cover, blocking out most of the hard stuff. Oh, Pepega took a torpedo over at A-cap. One of Laurent's random luck chuck torpedoes. That hurts. And now he's detected. Am I missing anything so far, Puddin', or?
Ragnar just got spotted briefly. I mean, he's still low health.
Philip 21 Tiger just got smacked in the Goliath, but it's a Goliath. He'll just hit his fancy heel.
A-cap once again is going to get flipped.
Mm-hmm. Look at these torpedoes on Vasquez Ragnar. This could be catastrophic. Vasquez was fixing to reverse. It looked like he changed his mind at the right time. What have we here? Bayfi and the Des Moines now trying to shoot out Collar Me Daddy's Conde at long range. That doesn't sound like doesn't feel like a good plan.
Well, I mean, what looks like going on at sea is the Des Moines stalling D for as long as possible because everyone else is kited a little bit too far. There's been a constant battle of A getting flipped back and forth.
Yeah. This is a very competitive game, very close game too. Which is really nice. This is the first one I think that we've had where
I
I can't
don't like the snappily.
Pepega.
Yeah, just completely leaving A, because it's going to be difficult for them to try to recap it.
Yeah, but I think that the general consensus for Catch is that they've gotten tired of this back and forth and they want to win a flank. So
But I mean, he's going to come out. Granted, you maybe get the Des Moines, but everybody's just going to turn their guns and just go to town on him, right?
yeah, but you can see here. So Bayfie's being smart about it, of course, and turning away. But look at Ganiza now. He looks like he's fixing to go into the channel, and they could make it a 2-on-1. But there's 13's Ohio just waiting for the opportunity to shoot Pepega. Here it comes.
I think they're going to get the Ohio out. It's possibly the right call.
Mm-hmm. I do like the idea of killing out the Ohio, and that's what I mean. Like they're going to give up A, but they're going to, in theory, come up with a crucial kill on this side, and that's going to allow the rest of Catch to turn around and start heading back into contention here, into the battle.
I mean, I think the other thing that this does is save the Des Moines,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because everybody turns their guns off of him.
Yeah. Now, E-Sniper is coming in to try to do some torpedo action and stop Total Pepega from rushing through. We'll see what happens there. That's going to be a crucial play. If he can stop Pepega with his torpedoes, that could prove decisive. Shells fall short of Tiger's Goliath.
Gehring's making a play for B because
Why not?
I mean, CSN has to make the plays here.
Look at 12. Look at CSN 12. Satsuma. Very low. Very beached now.
Once
that feels
again,
bad.
No village on the beach, so no martinis.
No.
Wasn't worth it.
But Vasca opens up with his Ragnar, and he's at 31 hit points. Why you do this? I think he took a torpedo. Yeah. Feels bad. Oof. Double feels bad. The Napoli goes down.
But they make it the battleships, which, I mean, at least CSM with 0 battleships.
Correct.
If they can get him down. Right, here comes the Ohio shells. And they're not on Satsuma, they're on the Nevsky.
They're on the Nevsky, yeah.
Satsuma may be dark.
Decent hit there.
Yeah. Yeah, he is dark.
Yeah. The death of that Ragnar sealed it. They can't spot him anymore because of that. If the Ragnar lived, they would be able to keep 12 lit, but that did not happen.
Now it's just a matter of who can get the lower ships off the board first.
Yes, exactly right. As Werewolf is now the focus target for CSN over at A, and it's only a matter of time for that for him to go down. But Philip, just under 2,000. No more heals. He's out of heals.
Ganiz is going to have to go through the channel. He has to do it. Right, like the double Nevskys, can in theory just hold off the Ohio Venezia for days.
Yep. There goes Philip. I mean, 2,000 hit points. All that needed was for one Satsuma shell to just sneeze in his general direction. And now we have a heads-up bow-on fight between a Des Moines and a Des Moines.
One of them trying to knock out the other's guns.
I was just going to mention that. So Bifey is trying to knock out Ganizenau's guns, and I think that's the right play because he is lower on hit points. Although he's healing now. And Ganizenau is out of heals. Now that can also prove crucial in this engagement.
Oh, the Nevskys are getting in on this?
Yeah, I was just going to say, Shell's coming in from outside. It's going to force Ganizenau to move forward. He doesn't want to do this.
I think the Club Air screwed up by just not Wing it.
Oh, yeah. He's in a position to do the charge, but he didn't do the charge.
Now what's he gonna do? Sit there and be like, "Oh, hi, Des Moines." Now
Right.
it's 1v1.
It's kind of like that awkward moment.
Never respect the 1v1 people. It's called get them off the board.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, torpedoes. Maybe one, possibly more.
That's all it takes. E-Sniper doing a brilliant job there with those torpedoes, backing up his teammate. And just like that, it's looking to me like CSN probably going to win this match at this point. Huh? 2 minutes to go.
It's almost like you heard me saying, don't conga line to things, just widespread and drop them.
Right? One minute left now. Salty Dragon going in.
Here's the thing with any competition. The team CDs that live is more likely going to win than lose.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So the gunboat destroyers versus the traditional DDs so far have been winning.
That's right. That's the one thing that I always mention, you know, destroyers win games. Yes, battleships can contribute, win a battle, and cruisers can contribute, win a battle, but generally speaking, if you want to win the game, you got to play destroyer and you got to be really good at it.
DDs win games, everyone else just helps, and that includes carriers and subs.
Mm-hmm. I'm setting up for my death pick in case Salty Dragon does not go down.
No, but...
Oh, never mind. Time extension.
Saved one set of torpedoes. It was a good call by him. Just do they kill the Conde in time? And they don't even touch. Report the guy for using a speed boost.
Right? And Sniper goes down. Good play by the Conde calling me daddy over there.
I would say it's a good play here by the Gehring opening up on him too. Right? Knowing that his guns were looking at the daring.
Yep, he's also in smoke, so, you know.
And finally, somebody found a village to get the martini.
Let's zoom in on that village a little bit there. There we go. There's our death pick. Okay, so that's going to mean CSN has won 2 in a row. So congratulations to CSN. And we're going to have to bring you the next map. So here's what we're going to do, guys. I'm going to run an ad break as well while we get the next battle up. You were about to get screwed watching an ad, but I just caught that. So we'll do an ad break after this the game's out so that you guys don't miss out on the action. Here we go. Stick around.